Well, hello, everybody. Bonjour. Well, thank you so much, Jill, for that very kind introduction. Merci, Jill, de cette aimable présentation. I want to begin by acknowledging that we are gathered on the traditional and unceded territory of the Coast Salish people. It is great to share the stage today with Helena. Thank you so much for your words and to hear about the great work that is being done by Canada's largest bank. I would also like to give a shout out to someone who isn't here today, who wishes that she was here, and that is to your Member of Parliament who represents this area, a trailblazing female leader, Dr. Hetty Fry, who always reminds me, literally always reminds me, about how incredibly engaged and talented her constituents are. So on her behalf, I send her greetings, and I'm sorry that she isn't able to join us today. For me, it's a real pleasure and an honor to be with all of you here with the Greater Vancouver Board of Trade and here at the We for She event. What a wonderful, extraordinary room of energy filled with young women who are going to go on to do incredible things, and you are going to shape our world. So looking to your future and the theme of today's event, creating an equal future, it couldn't be more important because it's what all of us are here today to talk about. I don't believe that women and girls empowerment is about a single moment or a single person. For me, it's always been about choices that's helped over time empower generations of women. For me, I was the firstborn child to a young couple from Hong Kong at a time when I was born when it was a blessing for the couple to have a boy. Well, you can imagine on the day I was born, my father found himself faced with some conflicting ideal. Either succumb to the overwhelming stereotypes about gender or believe in everything in him, that his daughter was capable of doing everything equal to what a boy could do. So I have lived my life as a proud feminist, and I learned that from my dad. I bet all of you in this room can think of someone who has helped in big ways or in small to create a more equal future for you. I'll tell you one person who is in your corner helping you. He's our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. The Prime Minister has made women's equality a priority, and as a government, we are making changes to our laws and our policies that touch your lives and to make sure they are female-friendly. The fact is, while women and girls have come a long way towards equality, we still have quite a ways to go. For example, women and girls are still underrepresented in leadership roles and in our economy and face unique barriers from the classroom to the boardroom. While women make up 51% of the population, last year they only made up 22% of board members in the top 500 firms in Canada. The New York Times reported this year, I actually read this and got a chuckle in disbelief. So here it goes. The New York Times reported this year that there are more guys with the name James as CEOs of Fortune 500 companies than there are women. Boo. And the staggering fact is that women today still own less than 16% of small businesses in Canada. So this isn't acceptable. This is why our government took action and launched the $2 billion Women's Entrepreneurship Strategy, which will double the number of women-owned, women-led businesses by 2025. I can't tell you how yes, woohoo! I can't tell you how excited I am to be leading this strategy because I am hopeful for a real change, to be able to say one day that there are in Canada a bigger number of women-owned businesses here in our country. I will say, though, that by 2025, we are going to double the number of female entrepreneurs, because that is the mandate given to me by the Prime Minister, and I'm working darn hard because we're going to get there by 2025. Now, you may have heard that women are underrepresented in the fields of science, math, engineering, and technology, or otherwise known as STEM. So what might be the problem with this? Well, people who work in STEM build our spaces, they design our apps, our search engines, our medical tools, and if we're not making a significant portion, making sure that a significant portion of these people are women, we're going to risk a generation of inventions that are not going to consider the female perspective. So our government is teaching 1 million kids and teachers, with an emphasis on girls, the valuable digital skills like coding, so that more girls are going to fall in love with STEM, and they're going to go on to work in the STEM fields. This is through our CanCode program. It's a wonderful program. It's why I'm also so excited while we're talking both investing and we're talking about coding and we're talking about digital skills. I'm really, really excited to be making a special announcement here today. So through the Western Economic Diversification Canada, our government is going to invest $25,000 in the Minerva Foundation for BC Women for its We for She Next Gen Leaders program. Through this program, Minerva BC will bring together young women in grades 10 to 12 with business leaders who will provide mentoring and leadership workshops to inspire our next generation of innovators, all of you. Minerva BC's goal is to inspire 1,500 young women from 10 schools across British Columbia to pursue careers in STEM. So what I want to say to you today is that this government cares about women. This government cares about you. We are introducing legislation to address pay equity in the federally regulated sectors, which will help close the gender pay gap, because women today are still only paid 88 cents to the dollar. It's why we passed Bill C-25. It's a bill that encourages companies to put more women and diverse people on their boards, and if not, explain to their shareholders. It's why we've changed parental leave, to encourage dads to share parenting duties that have traditionally kept moms away from the workforce. Ensemble, ces programmes et changements créant une meilleure société pour les femmes. Une meilleure société pour vous. All of these programs and changes taken together are creating a society that is better for women, better for you. So whether it is our feminist aid policy to countries that need our help, or our national strategy to address gender-based violence, our government is making the world safer, better, and more equitable for women. Because when women succeed, we all succeed. So, to close, in the immortal words of Beyoncé, who runs the world? Girls! Now, I'm gonna do a little something because I wanna get this gorgeous, dynamic, and energetic room on social media. So I'm gonna do a little pan video, and on 1, 2, 3, I want you to say, we for she, okay? So get ready. 1, 2, 3. We for she. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.